Government has announced that there will be new UK hotel quarantine rules implemented shortly. Here's what you need to know. If you return from one of the 30 countries that's on the government's red list, you'll have a legal obligation to quarantine for 10 days. And this quarantine period will have to take place in one of the government's approved hotels or B&Bs. Now, the countries on the list are as follows. Now, you've been asking me lots of questions about this new hotel quarantine business. Julie in Eastbourne says, will we have to pay for the accommodation? Julie, the answer to that question is yes, and it's not going to be cheap because my understanding is it's going to be up to £1,500 for the accommodation. Bob in Gillingham says, when will these new rules start? Well, we're not sure yet, but the news or the information we're receiving from government says it will be in about 3 weeks' time. That's because they've got to put things in place in order to implement the new rules. Kevin in Edinburgh says, will these rules apply to Scotland? Good question, Kevin. My understanding is the answer to that question is no. And in fact, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland will have their own rules, as we've seen throughout all of this pandemic. Probably they'll be similar, and in fact, a few other countries around the world have been putting these hotel quarantine rules in place, which would suggest that maybe it's working. So I think Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland will do something similar, but at the moment, we've had no announcement about this. If you want to ask me any questions about the hotel quarantine or indeed anything else, you can catch me live on YouTube, 8 p.m. every Monday, or you can get me live on LBC Radio every Friday, 9 till 10 p.m, where you can call me on 0345 6060 973.